Wow. You think Netherlands could go all the way?
I don't know about all the way. Semis,
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
And from there, we'll see.
Okay, Morocco, Portugal tomorrow. We spoke to Ilias Chair, you might have heard him, over in Qatar, of course, representing Morocco, says the spirit in the camp's like second to none. You picking out a player there for us?
Yeah, I've picked out Sofiane Amrabat, who I think has been really outstanding so far. Not that I'm being the agent of these guys and trying to sell all of them, but if there was if there was a player who deserved a post-World Cup move, I think it's Amrabat. Now, he was overshadowed for a long time by his slightly more flashy brother. You know, he's a defensive midfielder, and my goodness, they're gonna need that against Portugal, especially to try and keep a handle on Joao Felix and try and keep a handle on Bruno Fernandes. But I think the thing with Amrabat is he's been playing relentlessly consistently for Fiorentina, mainly out of view of a lot of people. He's so tidy on the ball. He's really athletic, which he'll need to be because they've come off 2 hours and penalties against Spain, and it was a very emotionally draining occasion just for the symbolism of it as much as anything else. Now, of course, Tottenham and Inter were really interested in Amrabat last summer, didn't quite get over the line. I wonder if one of them go back for him because he's a player who deserves a really big club move, and I think he might get it off the back of this World Cup.
He's only 26, isn't he? He's already some big clubs in his career. Feyenoord, Bruges, Verona on loan, now Fiorentina. He's been about.
And I think it's next level for him now. You know, he's having one of those World Cups that makes clubs really set up, I think.
So who wins it? Morocco, Portugal?
Portugal.
Yeah. I think you're somewhat outnumbered, Carl. You still think penalties in that, do you?
No, I've the qualities with Portugal, I agree, but I think the game's going to go long. I think the Morocco are in a good space at the moment.
Yeah.
They didn't concede a lot of space to Spain. They'll do exactly the same. I just feel that the game could go long, and when it gets to penalties, it could go either
Anybody's
way.
guess. So, Andy Brassell, you're going to be talking to me on Monday morning with England in the World Cup semi-final.
Yeah, I think I will be actually.
Go on, son.
It's funny because I think there are a lot of areas in which France have the edge, but I think Gareth Southgate is going to play this smartly and play it right. I would slightly disagree with Carl, and I think they need to go with three at the back for two reasons. Firstly, you leave Kyle Walker to handle Kylian Mbappe. And secondly, if there's an area that England can exploit, it's behind Mbappe, it's behind Theo Hernandez, the left back, who is an unbelievable footballer, by the way. But defensive positioning is not his strong suit. He's very different from his brother, who is a natural defender. I think if you include Kieran Trippier as the right wing back, there's a lot of space to take advantage of.
I can make a lot of arguments. I'm coming down on the train. I put Trippier as the wing back, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Rice, Henderson, Bellingham, Kane, and another, whether he goes Sterling or Rashford up on top. I can make an argument for that. But I'm just saying that and Danny and I are both in agreement with this. We think the our midfield players is better than theirs, and the 4-3-3 allows us to exploit that. But I can make an argument for playing the five at the back, like you say, Trippier up against Mbappe, Shaw up against Dembele, and then we've got the three centre backs to take care of Giroud on his own, and then you've got Rice who can take care of Griezmann, where he looks to get in those areas. I can make a case for that for sure.